guys, welcome back to my channel. I feel really anxious doing this live because I'm on a busy road and there's so many cars and I feel like they're looking at me speaking to a phone, but who cares, right? Who cares? They're not going to see me anytime after this video anyway. They're not going to see me tomorrow. It's people that don't know me, so I need to stop caring what people think. Maybe that's the theme for this video. Stop caring what people think and use your God-given talents. So as you can see by the title, this video is about using the gifts. Sorry guys, bye. Using the gifts that God has given you, right? Do you even know what your gifts are? Is the question. Because a lot of us are sleeping on our talents, and God's actually given us unique talents and gifts to use on this earth. Those are the talents that are going to make us rich, and we're not using them. We're really not. We are living our lives, living somebody else's lifestyle, and that's not what we were put on the earth to do. You can't be living somebody else's lifestyle. Make room for other people. There's a lot of people that are quite selfish, right? I'm talking about like ungodly people. You see them like working 2 to 3 jobs and working in their business as well, and they're not allowing like other people to have a job. They're not allowing other people to have a job, right? They're literally thinking about themselves and hogging other people's potential job positions, right? And a lot of people are selfish like that. They're stealing your lifestyle, is what I'm saying. And this is why it's not good to tell people what you do in your life, like what job you do, because they will literally like try and copy it. It is crazy how these people work. And I'm not talking about like nice people, I'm talking about like devil worshippers that will literally like see what you have and try and get what's yours, try and outdo you. They don't tell you that they're doing it, but they work so sneakily. They'll try and mimic you and try and take what's yours just to overtake you. It's crazy how, guys, it's crazy how some of these people operate. I swear, in all my live videos, I'm just literally, guys, sorry, I'm just literally running across the road. It's literally what my day out consists of. So we've got to use the talents that God's given us, because those are the talents that are meant to make us rich. Like, we're not supposed to be sleeping on our goals. This is why I tell people, like, start connecting with God, pay attention to your routine and habits, and be awake. Stop dabbling in sin. It's a distraction. Any type of sin is a distraction. It separates you from your lifestyle that God set for you. So instead of like, it's like playing a board game, right? And your character decides to have a coffee break, and then it sees McDonald's and it has a McDonald's, right? So instead of winning the game, they get distracted and they go back to like old habits. They get distracted by what's around them, and they don't actually achieve their aim, and they die, and that's it. This is how a lot of us live. We get very distracted. And that's not that's not the direction God wants us to go. But we get distracted anyway. So we need to pay attention. I'm getting very anxious now because there's a lot of cars on the other side of the road and they're stuck in traffic, and I feel like they're looking at me. I don't know if they are, but that's how I feel. I feel eyes are burning me, man. I hate this feeling. I used to love attention when I was younger, but now I hate it. I feel really shy and timid when it comes to things like that. Like, I don't like attention, eyes on me, I hate it. But anyway, let's get back on topic. It's too busy, you guys are not going to hear me. You guys are not going to hear me. So busy. So, I was having a talk with my sister, and I'm not going to share the whole conversation on here, but we were talking about careers, and that's when I went into God-given talent. And I said, life is not about what job to go into. Because that's why a lot of people get lost, because they're thinking about what career to take, and they don't connect with that talent, they don't connect with that career, they're just thinking about how to make money, right? And in life you have to make money, but you've got to have at least one career that God wants you to be in. So I said to her, it's not about what job to go for next, it's actually about using your talents. And I said to her, this is what I said to her: your talents are not for you. The talents that God has given you are not for you. That's why a lot of people don't use them, because it doesn't benefit them. Your talents are actually meant to be used for other people, to benefit somebody else's life. And this is why a lot of people don't step into their gifts and talents, right? Because they don't realise that it's not, God never gave it for them. So let me give you an example. When I was working in my last job, I feel like I need to take another walk, because oh god, this way it's gonna be too loud. So many cars. If I go that street, it's gonna take me too long to get to hotel. You know when you're trying to think of a walk, you're trying to think of where to walk to, but you can't think of what it takes you to. That's the hospital, guys. I'm thinking, if I walk that road, where's it gonna take me? It's gonna be too long. It's gonna be too long if I take that way. Guys, give me a second, I'm just gonna cross this road. It's always hard to cross this road, because no one gives you the way. Okay, so as I was saying, in my last job, I'm just going to yell on this video. I had a dream that I couldn't speak, like my voice was gone. So I'm scared that if I do this, I'm going to lose my voice. So in my last job, right, I was talking to this lady, a customer, and I told her how I love languages, like I love learning languages. But I also told her that I have this talent where if someone's speaking another language, I can still translate it into English. And she said to me, that's actually a God-given talent. And I said, is it? She said, yeah, that's a gift God's giving you. And I was like, wow, because she was a Christian, right? I was like, wow. She said, yeah. And then, looking back now in my job, there was this guy, he was from Brazil, right? And he couldn't really speak English. So what I did was, because I love languages and I love talking to people around the world, I used Google Translate to communicate with him, but I also learned a bit of Portuguese, right? And on the job, he couldn't do the job without, like, his job consisted of talking to people in English, and he couldn't do it. So what I did, I became the translator for him. So I would be the bridge. I would communicate for him to the English people, right? And then he could get his job done. But when I wasn't there, I don't know how he coped. But what I'm trying to say is that my talent, my gift, was being used for God's will. Like, God wanted him to be successful at work, so I was the bridge for him. So if you can speak English and somebody's in your country and they can't speak English, you've got a talent that they need to be used for their good, is what I'm trying to say. So use what someone doesn't have. You know, if you've got legs and somebody doesn't have legs, use your legs to run, exercise. Like, use what we have. Let's stop sleeping on our talents. Stop, you know, if you're good at maths, use your math skills, is what I'm saying. Like, you've been given those things for a reason. There's people, like, I have dyslexia, right? So I always encourage people more. I said, if I didn't have dyslexia, you know, I would be, you know, sitting those exams. I would go all out and do really well on the exams. I don't limit myself with my dyslexia, but I'm just saying that there's limits to everything. But people that don't have the limits and the thing that you're lacking, they should be using it, is what I'm saying. I really hope you guys can hear me, man. So many cars. I didn't plan this out properly. I wasn't meant to record this video right now, but, you know, I chose to do it. So we have to really use our talents. And as I said, your talent is used to benefit someone else's life. So when God places that person in your life, you're meant to help them with your talent. And this is what can make you rich. This is what can get you money. You know, I'm not saying every talent will get you rich, but you never know. That's what I'm saying, because when you're helping somebody, they will repay you. Well, most good people will anyway. They're supposed to repay you, because without your assistance, how would they do it? And a lot of people don't help people, so by you helping, you will stand out, is what I'm saying. So when you're choosing a career, think about your talents. Think about what makes you unique, what makes you stand out from the rest, and use your talents on your job as well. That's what I do. I use my talents. I don't think you guys can hear me, guys. I'm so sorry. Use your talents on your job as well, because your talent is making somebody's life better, is what I'm trying to say. You're helping someone's life grow. So use your God-given gift. Stop sleeping on your talents. This is not the time to be sleeping on your talents. If you're good at preaching, preach. I don't see me. I just saw somebody I know. I always see somebody when I go into town. So summarize the message. Figure out what your God's given talents are, like something that other people can't do, and use them. Use them to your advantage. I keep thinking I'm seeing someone I know, but it's not. Anyways, okay, I'm seeing so many people. This is crazy. I'm gonna have to end this video here. Hello, you okay? So I'm saying hello to everyone. I literally know them. I'm not just saying hello to random people. But yeah, use your talents. But figure out what your talents are. How can you help someone's life with your talents? And just do it. Just do it. This is what we're here for. We're here to help people. We can't live life selfishly. I keep saying this, guys. Let's stop being selfish. Let's help people. If you're good at preaching, preach because your preaching is helping save lives, you know what I mean? Like you're bringing people to the truth, But let me know in the comment section below if you have figured out your God-given talents, and are you working on them? Like, let me know what's happening with that. You don't need to tell me what your talents are, just like let me know if you are, and if you still haven't figured out what your talents are, let me know in the comment section below, and we can do another video on it as well. Guys, I'm so scared. I'm walking past some teenagers, and like not everyone's scared of teenagers because of what I said on another video. But yeah, I'm gonna leave this video here now, guys. Speak to you all soon. Bye.